that no one's going to catch you and you have no idea.
Good morning. Good morning. Tell me who's getting on my love? What's happening, Shawty? Oh, you back. Yeah, you back now. You ain't lying. You back. You done tapped in, running it up. You know what I mean? Let's run up to 5,000 likes. Oh, man. Oh, yeah? It's fire, huh? I like that. Appreciate you. Throw it in the chat. What did you learn from it? What takeaway do you initially have for it? You know what I'm saying? Just in general. What you got? I would love to hear it. Because I had quite a few people like, it's only $1. It can't be worth nothing. I'm like, no. I made it $1 on purpose so that way you can stop buying other people's stuff that's wasting time. That would be the point of it being $1. Oh, I appreciate you. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. That was my goal, right? I want to lay it out to give you the focal point of what people are being very distracted for, right? And so then that's the key, I would say, right, in order to get it done. Get it did. Yes, ma'am. I appreciate you, right? Want to get it done. Okay, so let's break it down. Okay, so you want to be a dispatcher, huh? Okay, so because of that, I made the ebook. I was thinking about doing it almost. I appreciate you. Yep. I was thinking about it for probably honestly about 1.5 years, but I was like, I don't want to make anything because I don't want to leave what I've already started, which is, I'm the course after the course, right? So I was like, I don't want to move into a space where other people are in order to people to think that we're very one and the same, and we're not, right? So the things that I can say that you can Google about certain things, either YouTube, regular Google, Chat GTP, I don't think people should be charging you those things for hundreds of dollars, right? You should be getting charged, or you should pay for things based upon experiences that people have had. And those experiences are worth money because it can tell you how to navigate using wisdom. Okay. I was on the phone with a dude that paid me for an hour consult the other day. And he was telling me why, looking on YouTube and stuff, he sees people in hot shots always running cars and stuff like that. And I had to tell him, hey, man, you paid me, right? He was like, yeah. I said, stop everything. Stop it. Don't mess with cars. If you a hot shot, move freight. Do you know how much cars are? Do you know what they pay? So as I begin to break down these different things that most people don't tell people about, they lie about. Somebody sees a piece of freight, then they see a car on the back, and they think, oh, he making double money. And that is not true. So when we went through it and unpacked everything, he was like, man, I'm so grateful that I ended up paying for this. And I said, good. So probably for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be habitually, talking about this, because I think this is a good place for most people to start. Because a lot of times when I come here, I teach from a different viewpoint of a lot of things that may be speaking over people's heads. But what I want to do is I want to keep things very basic. So even in that regard, those people that have purchased this, you want to be a dispatcher, huh? Right. I'm thinking on September 21st, which I'm going to start texting everybody like on September 10th. I think on September 21st, we're going to do a few free Q&A. I think that's what it is. Okay. So my goal for doing it, I was like, I don't even know if people are going to buy it or not. I don't really know. I don't want to be going too crazy with it. But I was like, if I can sell like 100 of these things, between now until like Black Friday, that'd be cool. Cause I'm thinking about dropping something else. Right. And so I think we are probably almost already there already. As I was like, cool, obviously this is valuable to people. So now that's motivated me to want to go drop another ebook that may go along with this one. It may be $3 to $5, something like that. And it's going to be like the dispatcher rebuttal. Okay. So I think that is another thing that's extremely problematic because dispatchers don't know how to close a carrier. So you get them on the phone, you took a dispatch course, but exactly what do you need to say in order to convince them to use your services? So that may be something I'm gonna start working on and have it ready for Black Friday. So then adding to the collection, I'll be 7 ebooks. Okay. But for time's sake, or for the preference of this call, you could literally change your whole life for $1. Okay. Your whole life. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you never know, depending on situations, things that you run into, pieces of information, illumination of your mind. You never fully understand the next event, person, situation you find yourself that actually can change your perspective in life. And it may be the reason why everything around you changes, right? So I just posted this on Instagram today. And so this video right here was taken in 2020 before we ever taught anybody anything, right? And my cousin was here and I was like, man, make this little video. He was playing with the camera. And I said, just imagine if these things were to work, what would we be? And so now this is the office when I was training, preparing for people to come to learn how to have a trucking business. And now look at where it's come, but it all started with an idea. And so the problem with most people is they don't believe now, so they won't put in the work later. So literally purchasing this $1 ebook and getting an aha moment. Hey man, I really should invest in this. I really should take this very seriously. You put your head down in 2 or 3 years, everything can be completely different in your life. And so the question is, what information or what bad thing, and that's usually the problem, right? Usually bad things, people don't ever move until something bad happens that will now get them to the place that they want to be. So the other day I posted that we had 50 trucks and I had people go crazy, right? And I said, we've done this before and it's a lot of up and down. So as of today, we're at 56 trucks. So the basic things that I did to lay out the questions in the ebook about where will you go, how will you get carriers, what will you say to them, what will your services be, those basic things is what allowed me to get to 56 trucks. These are literally the same questions I asked myself to differentiate my business from every other dispatcher that had a flyer, that was on social media, that was trying to get carriers. I asked myself, what would be the difference? What would I do? How would I differentiate myself? What would I charge? Why would I charge it? Is it valid for me to charge that? Am I going to give people more than what's in the competition? I called around to get services from other dispatch companies to figure out what do people offer versus their price. And when I put all these things together, I knew what business model I would have. And so literally from 2021 until now, we've had hundreds, if not thousands of trucks. But currently we have 56 trucks. And that's crazy because most people never get 5. So spending $1 literally could change your life to be this. And I have multiple businesses. But for somebody else who wants a more predictable life, consistent life, they don't want to do all this extra stuff like me. They don't want to be running around in trucks and real estate and landscaping. This may change their life because I'm telling you right now, I don't really like talking about money a lot of times, but I don't dispatch freight anymore. I don't. I retired from dispatching in January of 2021. And this amount of trucks, with me being the CEO, makes me multiple 6 figures in a year. And so most people out here telling people that they can make 6 figures and they have never done it. But with this amount of trucks, please hear me when I tell you. And literally, that literally can be you or better or half or 1/3 or triple. Depends on your mindset. But you got to have a foundation. And so this is why I made this, because people's foundation is not good. So you cannot build on a weak foundation. You can't. Okay, so I'm just going to tap through the slides real quick. Then I'm going to go to IG real quick, do the same thing. Then I'm going to throw it on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. The dude I talked to yesterday was so excited to talk to me because he came from YouTube. He heard a lot of my content. And I learned so much just from your YouTube channel. Okay. So in that regard, the first step here is education. Okay. I'm not even gonna walk through these because I've done it before and I came here for a good time, not a long time. Okay. If you don't get the proper education, you will never invoice and get paid. Step 1 and step 7 literally go hand in hand. And I think this is the part that people refuse to acknowledge. Otherwise, no one would keep you from studying. No one would keep you from researching. You would have purchased multiple courses. You would have invested hundreds, if not thousands of dollars into your mind because you need to understand that your ability to think, consider, your intelligence, these things is what's going to actually make it to where you can make money. It's not going to be associated with how hard you work. Are you going to work hard? Yes. Are you going to work long hours? Yes. But that does not mean that you're going to get money because you work hard. Now, if I could be all the way transparent, I hate that for my own community, black and brown community, that don't invest into their mind. We would rather go run, work out, jump, do some other talented stuff, but we want to refuse to be educated. And that is a sad reality to me. Less than 4% of all minority black-owned businesses even hire anybody. So the other 96% of people have a hustle. So there's 100 people in the room. Only 4 of them are actually doing business properly to what business is supposed to look like. So at what point will we change that, right? So because of that, if you don't do number 1, you are not going to get number 7. So I know it's kind of early today. I just want to come here because when I make content here, hopefully, because last couple times it hasn't saved, this will be downloaded on my lives and I can take this and put this on YouTube. So is there any questions that I can answer for anybody right now before I get off here? Then I'm going to run the IG. So if you want to follow me on IG, this is the handle here. It's the exact same handle. The word is the same that it is on Instagram. Okay? Ambitious, you got anything to lead us out before I get off here? I'm going to run it over there so I can post it. So then I can be like, okay, I did my content for the day. Getting it knocked out early. I did my cardio, 3 miles, read a little bit, do a little stuff. You know what I mean? No? Okay. Grace and peace to y'all.